Paquito, the hero based on the popular boxing champ, Manny Pacquiao, is now on the regular server. He offers a lot to the team. He can tank a lot of damage while also dealing massive damage to enemies at the same time. The new hero received a warm welcome from Filipino fans. Paquito is a very versatile and tanky fighter. He seems like he will fit well in this meta. But just like all heroes in the game, he has his strengths and weaknesses. Here are the pros in playing Paquito. Paquito offers a lot to the team. He can tank a lot of damage with his first skill. He can also prevent enemies from escaping using his ultimate. Overall, he's a lethal fighter if enemies get close to him. Adding to his combos, his first skill, Heavy Left Punch, also casts a shield upon hitting an enemy. Both shields from his normal and champ stance stack, which means you can have a shield that covers almost half of your max HP during the late game. This is perfect if you want to engage enemies and start a team fight. Paquito's combo is what makes him very powerful. Once he gets full stack on his passive, he switches into champ stance. During this stance, his next skill becomes empowered and has no cooldown. This allows for insane combos to cast one of the skills twice in a row to further amplify his overall damage. His ultimate at max level only has a 15-second cooldown. Enemies hit by the ultimate skill get knocked back and is slowed by 75%. If the ultimate is used during his champ stance, he knocks enemies back, then throws an uppercut that knocks up enemies instead of slowing them. Now let's look at the cons. Paquito may have one of the best skills in the game, but it's all about whether you want to trade more damage for a shield or get yourself a shield but deal less damage. Players will need time to practice him and know what combo to use in certain situations. If you use the wrong combo, you might be punished by enemies who have many CCs. Paquito offers a lot on the table, but he suffers from a lack of mobility. He can engage in a team fight, but he has no options to retreat if it gets sour. Heroes can just bombard Paquito with many CCs, and he can't do anything about it. If he's fighting, he needs to commit to it, or he'll just die in vain. Paquito relies heavily on stacking his passive, champ stance. Without his champ stance, he has less shield and damage. You need to make every skill count for Paquito and find that perfect combo that suits your playstyle. Paquito's skills deal massive damage to enemies while giving him decent shields. The downside is that his skills have a very short range. This makes for many missed skill shots for new players who are still trying out the champion. His short-range skills often leave Paquito very vulnerable to heroes that have an extended range and can poke him hard at a distance. In conclusion, Paquito is a decent hero that can tank and deal massive damage but requires practice to pull off some good combos. Due to his high skill requirement, players who want to try out this hero may need to sink in a lot of time trying to master his combos to use him effectively in competitive matches.